Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Last time left off, we began Chapter 7, where we have now gained access into Chinatown by having Max mimic Bostro's Get Lost voice. And now we're here kind of investigating about what should we do next. I'm also trying to get used to things here because I did change out my earpuffs, like the pads for my headphones, because it's been like demolished for God knows how many years now. I'm like, yeah, you know, why don't I replace these? And I think I did them right. Definitely sounds a lot different with these things properly sitting on my head. So anyway, so yeah, we're still investigating, and let's go inside. The door's here to the right. This will lead us into the noodle shop, and there are a couple hint coins here. We got one on the cash register to the left. We got one by the window to the left, and also the, I was gonna say chandelier, but the light fixture on the top there. And we can also talk to them. Is he? I thought he was wearing a freaking noodle bowl on his head. I'm like, oh man, are you an Ace Attorney character? Welcome to Pepper's Noodle Palace. I'm Pepper, and if you're in the mood for good eats, you come to the right place. That sounds very nice, but what we're actually hungry for is answers. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? I'm up to the ears in prep work here. Why not order something? We can talk while you chow down. Alright, what do you recommend? Do you like dim sum? You know, those little Chinese delicacies that go great with tea? Oh, sounds great! Yep, we've got a great assortment of dumplings, little steamed buns, and radish cakes. Ooh. Oh, and we make a mean pork noodle soup, too. Heck, even our puzzles about soup are first rate. Why'd you mention puzzles? Oh, okay. Noodling around. Let's see, bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles are lined up in a row on a counter. Arrange the food so that the bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate, but make sure they all remain evenly spaced on the counter. What is the fewest number of moves it will take to accomplish this task? Also, in this puzzle, simply switching the place of two bowls counts as 2 moves. Okay, hold on. Four... But we had something very similar like this, and I can't remember if it was in Curious Village or Diabolical Box, but it sounds like something you can do, but I think I have an idea. Well, wait a minute. Arrange the foods so that the bowls of plain and pork noodles alternate. I know we had a puzzle like that in one of the games. Like, it's like moving a bunch of glasses around, but it's like, instead of doing all that, just literally pour out one glass or pour it into another, boom, done. And I think it's the same thing here. We accomplish the same thing by moving one bowl, and that without even touching the other one. And I think what's throwing me off there too is like, they all remain evenly spaced on the counter. That still keeps it evenly spaced, so it's just one move.
Here's my answer.
That was good.
Phew, that's a relief.
Noodlerific. You don't need to switch any of the bowls around. You just need to move a bowl of plain noodles from one end to the other. God, they're yelling at each other. Well, no, he was yelling at the poor guy. So what'll it be, gents? You know, now I'm in the mood for pork noodle soup. I'll have that, please. As will I. You got it. Hang on just a sec. And here you are. Oh, wow, it really was a second. Now, what did you want to ask me? I used to live in London about 10 years ago, but I don't remember this part of the city. Is this area a new development? Gee, that's a good question. I actually just opened up shop here a short while ago, so I don't know. An investor told me this area was ripe for a new restaurant, so I moved out here. Interesting. Well, thank you for your time and the menu recommendation. Professor, that soup is amazing! Hurry up and eat before it gets cold. Damn, they eat really quick. Alright, so that's all we can do in the noodle shop. Now let's go into the doors right there in the middle. That will take us to the toy shop. And I think, what's her name? Was it, Viv? Like, her room when we did the delivery request looked exactly like this. I was thrown off for a little bit there. We got a hint coin by the trumpet there to the left. You got one to the very bottom of that blue block. And then we got one very top right of that green-looking hat thing, I guess. Alright. I'll talk to this guy. Take a look at all the toys here. Big on toys, are you? I used to be, but now that I'm older, I don't have much time for toys anymore. Oh, but you can't forget that toy car of yours, my boy. I suppose you got me there, Professor. That car's too fun to put down. A toy car, you say? Let me see it. Yes, this is one of my creations. Really? Wow, that is so cool. Thank you kindly. Well, since you're such a fan, I have a special offer for you. If you can best this puzzle of mine, I'll give you a special track for your car. A special track just for solving a puzzle? Gosh, this is my lucky day. Alright. Paper cuts. Oh, God, I hate those. Let's see. Oh, this is not going to be fun. 2 squares of paper, A and B, are shown below. Following the arrows from left to right, each piece is folded in half and then folded in half again. The red dotted lines on the far right image of paper A shows where a cut will be made. Your job is to cut paper B so that when you unfold it, the cutout shape in the middle matches the shape in the middle of paper A when it's unfolded. Draw the cut you need to make onto the rightmost image of paper B. So they folded it in half, then folded it in half again, they made that cut. Will it not be like a circle or a square when they unfold it? Well, maybe not a circle. It's definitely going to be some type of square. But... So your job is to cut paper B so that when you unfold it, the cutout shape in the middle matches the shape in the middle of paper A. The thing is, I don't know if it's gonna look like this, or is it going to look like this? That is what I'm a little iffy on. Like, I'm trying to visualize how it's going to be when it's opened up, but I'm guessing the way that it actually is being cut, it is going to be kind of like at an angle, kinda. What kind of helps me there is that you see the blue lined edge of the blue fold of the paper A, and that edge is to the left-hand side. So if it's being cut diagonally like that, I'd imagine that it's I imagine that, yeah, it's gonna be like that. But now what I'm unsure about is that's the shape it's gonna make. I'm not cutting it like that. But I need to make a cut to mimic that. So I don't think I follow the same. That might be too much or too little. If I do that, because it's still like, because we have the green edges, the top and right there. We cut it there. We're gonna get a diamond. Yeah. I think this is
This
how
one's
it
as
is.
good as solved.
Okay, man, I almost got
No
tripped up
puzzle
there
can
for a
stop
second. I was actually going to
Layton's
draw the
apprentice.
actual diamond. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. As shown in the image above, both pieces of paper will have the same shape cut out in the middle when unfolded. Why not get a few pieces of paper and try it out for yourself? It's fun. No, that's okay. That's a waste of paper in my hand. No, that's using your old noggin. As promised, here's that track. Thank you so much. The name's Chucker. Come by and browse anytime. Alright, gold grab. Let's go ahead and try doing that, see what we get out of it. Oh, odd. I hope I didn't miss the other two. This course is my humble gift to you. Looks easy, eh? But what about all the shiny coins? You're gonna have to get creative if you want those. Okay. Wheel. I notice there's also a drawbridge. Now the thing is too, I cannot place, yeah, I can't place a thing on top of a coin or anything like that. Okay. Ooh. I'm trying to visualize what else or how I want to go about this, because it's like I'm going to be making a jump somewhere, and frankly, I can't really start any other position besides down. Let's just be honest there. But let's start driving here. Let's see, maybe if I kind of go into a like a zigzag pattern here. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough to do all this. Oh crap. That's not gonna work. Maybe like an inner circle type of thing? If I go down, then grab those, grab that. Now see, I'm gonna be missing a lot of things here. Hold on. Let me grab those first. Then those, then go up. Like we're gonna be like kind of making a little bit of a circle here. We did this in one of the other puzzles. There you go. Now if I do this, this will lead us back there, and now we can go all the way around. We don't even need to jump. We don't, and the fact that they have that yellow switch there to open and close the drawbridge. You don't need to use it. So I think we should be good here. Yeah, sorry, the audio sometimes can be hit or miss when it comes to this particular minigame. Okay, that was kind of fun. All right. We completed gold grab. 5 more to go with these. Now there is a hidden puzzle here by clicking on the figurine right there in the middle. There are too many toys in here to count. Just imagine if you lived here, Luke. You'd never leave. Say, look at these interesting little cat figurines. That reminds me of a wonderful puzzle I just heard the other day. Which one's white? E. A shop owner points to each of her exotic cats and says something strange. Red is next to blue. Black is not white. Green is not green. What? Blue is 3 times over from black. Red is on the end. So which cat is white? Okay. The one thing that's throwing me off is the third statement. They're saying green is not green. The second green is lowercase. But notice how all the other colors are capitalized. Oh, look, black is not white. So the second and third statements are not capitalizing white and green, meaning that when they say red is next to blue, they are literally talking about the name. The cats' names are red, blue, black, green, and red. I mean, yeah. Red, blue, black, green, blue, white. Actually, is there a white? Yeah. Which cat is white? This is gonna be fun. So green isn't green. Okay. And black isn't white. So red is on the end. If I make the assumption that red is on the end and like say like, oh well, yeah, it's A, I have a feeling it's actually probably the other end. Like that this is red. And then red is next to blue. Okay. Green isn't green, meaning green is probably A or B. Oh, wait a minute. Blue is 3 over from black. So if we said that that's D is blue, then A is black. Red is on the end. No, we did that already. Black is not white. And we got that. Green is not green, meaning the B is green. That, at the end of the day, C is white. Why would you name your cats that? You know what? Free country, whatever.
I knew it!
Oh. The green the green cat is named White. The shop owner named each cat after a different color than its coat. She's pretty weird. Yeah, that's putting it mildly. That's 100% correct. Smashing work, my boy. You know, despite there being a toy store here, I don't see many children around town. Does everyone play indoors in the future? Maybe so, Luke. Maybe. Alright, now we can actually move up. I think we're getting towards the Tower and Pagoda, but this is the Bell Tower gate. Now, there are 3 hint coins here, but like the other screen, we cannot pick up the third one until a little bit later on. One's going to be in the signpost here on the right, and the one's going to be on the leftmost window in the top right. Like I said, we'll go ahead and pick up the third one when we can. Well, look what we have here. We met on our way to the Gilded Seven Casino, did we not? Nice to see that I've made an impression. Let me guess, you don't want to let us through. There's no need for that attitude. Keeping those out with no business here is my livelihood, you see. You can't fault a fellow for trying to make a living now, can you? Perhaps not, but we do have business here. We've come to meet with Layton. That may very well be the case. Unfortunately, I simply can't let you pass. And why is that? We've stated our business. Because my employer, Mr. Layton, is out at the moment. Hence, you have no reason to enter the building. And you're quite sure he's out and about right now? Well, I didn't just lie to you, if that's what you're insinuating. The boss has stepped out. He's away. Gone. Not here. But where could he have gone? Well, wherever he is, it doesn't sound like he's up in the towering pagoda right now. Professor, I propose we do some sleuthing. I'm sure we can track down Layton yet. I agree. Let's ask some of the people in the area if they've seen my elusive counterpart. Alright. he found something. It looks like it was a hidden puzzle instead. What an unusual building that is. It has 3 roofs, each a little smaller than the next. It's like a family of roofs. Yes, Chinatown has some rather ordinate buildings that were built after your time. So that's why I didn't recognize them. You know, your comment about the roofs being like a family reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Would you like to hear it? Did you even need to ask? Let's see, the 3rd youngest. There are 10 siblings living together. Luke, let's say you're the 8th child. The oldest daughter is the 2nd son's younger sister and the 3rd son's older sister. The 4th son is the 2nd daughter's older brother and the oldest daughter's little brother. There are no boys in between the 3rd and 4th daughters. Got all that? Is the 3rd youngest child a boy or a girl? What? The 3rd youngest? Now, I know they do these stupid-ass tricks where it's like they throw out so much information at you to confuse you, but it can't be like that. There's 10 siblings, and they're asking if the 3rd youngest child is a boy or girl. The 3rd youngest, aka being the 8th child out of 10. And Big Luke literally is telling Little Luke, you are the 8th child. So, I think with that being said,
Here's my answer.
there you go.
I knew it!
That was fun. At the beginning, Luke was named as the 8th child. The puzzle's asking for the gender of the 3rd child from the bottom, and since there are 10 siblings in total, the 3rd from the bottom is the same as the 8th from the top. And of course, Luke is a boy. Wonderful! Of course, I expected nothing less from myself. Nor should you. After all puzzle is a match for Layton's apprentice. Now we can pick up, because Max is showing it again. I think the reason why we couldn't pick it up before is like if we clicked anywhere on the building, it would have caused the puzzle to trigger. But now that we solved it, there's a 3rd hint coin right there. Okay. With that being said and done, let's go to the right. This is another underground station just like we've seen on like Midland Road or like Fairstone, whatever it was and whatnot, and by the Green Hospital. Once again, there are 3 hint coins here. One's going to be in that blotch right there in the middle, like next to the window. One's going to be kind of like on the valve, kind of on top of where we just were, right there. And then one's going to be on the right, it's on the light above the vending machine. The vending machine, but like the ticket machine, so right there. In actuality, that's all we're going to be doing here for right now, because we don't need to go anywhere or travel anywhere. So let's go back out here. Let's head to the left this time. And wow, okay, somebody's an artist. This is the neighborhood wall. Once again, 3 hint coins. One's going to be in the top left. There's one particular brick that's kind of a little bit more elongated. It's here. The best way to just, where I'm clicking right there. One's going to be on the paint can itself in the bottom. And the 3rd is going to be in the top right. Kind of like where one brick, it kind of protrudes out a little bit more. Yeah, around here somewhere. Okay. Now we got another puzzle to do. Some people have no respect for others. What seems to be the matter? Just look at this wall of mine. Someone has graffitied it. I'm sure the neighborhood misfit who did it is having a laugh, but I'm the one who has to clean it up. That paint's stuck on pretty good. I don't think you'll be able to strip it off. I suppose I'll just have to paint over the whole thing. While we're on the subject of paint, I might as well ask, you ever heard this puzzle? Let's see. Peculiar paint job. This old brick wall has been painted in a strange aesthetic. There are 5 unique shapes on a white background. Artsy. Which color paint was used the most? Touch the correct can and tap submit. Well, I kind of just want to say white. Because once again, we're looking for things out of the ordinary. And like I'm guessing you could have counted like each brick that was colored in. I'm like, okay, take it from there. But we see a white paint can here that we can't select, and it's like, well, obviously though, it looks like white was definitely used a lot more than any other color to paint the shapes.
This one's as good as sold.
You tried tricking me, game, but I gotcha.
Phew, that's a relief.
Without a doubt, the white paint used as a background covers the most area. Smart thinking. Hey, you know what? Your smart thinking has given me a brilliant idea of my own. Oh, let me hear it. If I just paint this wall white again, it's practically begging someone to cover in graffiti. So maybe I should get someone to come by and paint a fancy mural on there for me. I mean, a white wall's one thing, but you have to be a real worm to graffiti a nice mural. Say, that idea's not half bad. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it myself. Now, we're gonna do something kind of funny here. We're gonna leave. I've got big plans for this wall. I'm gonna get someone to paint something amazing here. Oh, by the way, I don't think I introduced myself before. I'm Slate. Pleased as punch to meet you. And now we actually go back. And we see that's actually a little bit different. It looks like your mural's coming along nicely. Oh, yeah, isn't it, though? I asked some of the kids in town to help out. They love to draw. It's looking great so far. I can't wait to see how it turns out. And we can do the same thing again. We're making real progress in this mural. Come by and take another gander at it later. Because we're basically triggering the time to lapse to see what's going on. Hiya, friends. Nice of you to drop by again. How is the mural coming? Swimmingly. I have a feeling it's going to be a real masterpiece when it's done. If everything stays on schedule, we'll have the outline done the next time you visit. Let's check again. Look at that. It's coming along pretty nicely. Or if it's done, then so be it. Another puzzle. I see you managed to lay down a rough sketch of the whole mural. It looks excellent. Oh, yeah, it's really something else, isn't it? I'm glad I asked those kids to take the job. So, are you going to color in the rest of the piece now? Of course. When it's done, it'll be exploding with color. It's going to take a while. I bet you can hardly wait, huh? Maybe this puzzle about painting will help you pass this time. Tricolor template. It's your job to paint a pyramid built from 21 circular pieces of wood. You've been given 3 colors to work with, red, blue, and yellow. Before you get too creative, however, there's one important rule that you need to follow. No 2 pieces of wood next to each other can be the same color. One piece has already been painted red. If you follow the rule and finish the painting the entire pyramid, what color will piece A be? Circle the correctly colored paint can. Now, when they say that no 2 pieces of wood next to each other can be the same color, do they literally also mean the, like, for example, like, we have, like, I don't think they mean just these 2. They might be talking about this one, that one, that one, that one. Like, in some capacity, that's gonna be, blue or yellow. So, if we try using that logic, like, say that's blue, imagine it's yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow. Now we can start filling a little bit more. We got red here. I mean, I'm sure we'll probably get red here. Probably get red here. Yellow here. Blue up there. This will also be blue, meaning that's yellow, meaning... Well, if we have red and white there, would this make... Would this be blue? Because granted, we don't know what piece A is going to be, but we should still know what this one is going to be. And if that's the case, this one, A, has to be red. Let's see if I just follow along here. That has to be yellow. That has to be red. That has to be blue. This has to be red as well. This has to be yellow. Yeah. So, it's going to be A. A is going to be red.
Let's see if I've got this right.
There you go.
Just as I suspected.
The image above shows the two possible ways of following the rule and painting an entire pyramid. Notice that either way results in A being red. Cool, huh? Is that dog drinking the paint? You guys sure have a way of puzzles. Color me impressed. Thank you, and good luck with the rest of the mural. I'm sure the finished product will be wonderful. Yep, you can count on that. Well, let's see what else is going to happen then. Next time you come by, the kids will be coloring the piece in. I can't wait. Alright, let's see how it looks. Yeah, it's coming together alright. Wow, look at all these great colors. I'm pretty keen on them myself. Yep, the kids did a good job. The kids? You're not doing any of the painting yourself? No, I'm more of a spectator than a painter. But if I try to help the gang as best I can by prepping the paint and washing brushes and such. Beating the devil out of it. Well, as long as you're having fun, right? Sure. Come back soon and check out the mural. Alright, one more time. So I guess it's done, unless are they planning on filling in the bottom there, but it looks pretty complete. That mural looks like it's almost finished. Yep, we're close, and it's a beaut. You won't find any murals nice as all in all of London. And I have to say I'm very proud. Proud? But didn't you have the neighborhood kids do all the work? They painted it, sure, but I did a ton of heavy lifting. But literally, I carried all the paint myself. One of the cans had this great puzzle on the side of it. Here, have a look. My, you certainly have an affinity for paint, don't you? Tricky tile work. You've been hired to adorn a wall with decorative colored tiles. There are 3 each of the red, yellow, green, and orange tiles and 4 blue ones. The first of each color tile has already been placed for you. All you need to do is decide where to put the rest. Oh, and one more thing. No 2 tiles of the same color can be in the same row horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. Nothing to it, right? Good luck. So, once again, it's like any adjacent color can't be the same. So, right off the bat, we got that. Now, diagonally, see, red, blue, green. How many of each? We got 3 of each besides blue. That can have 4. We can't... Well, actually, there's more to it than them being like they can't be next to each other. It's the whole idea that no 2 tiles of the same color can be in the same row, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. So, on the top there, we know it's going to be green because yellow's already eating up that slot. So, now what's missing on top? Well, we can't have red there. So I guess it can be either blue or orange. I just don't know where they would go. Diagonally, though, trying to see what can go here. Because we have green, sure, but then red and blue over here. Still have a couple options open for that. This feels a little bit trickier than I would have thought. Like, I'm tempted to use yellow somewhere just simply because it's like, well, actually, I can kind of narrow it down. We can't use it here, obviously. Can't use it there. So it's like one of these slots right here that we can try using it. I guess the same thing for orange, too. Like, orange can't be used here. But then it could be one of these, something up here. I'm gonna place yellow there just to see if that helps out. We got blue, yellow, red. And what we left here is yellow or green. Or orange or green. I just don't know what the hell to use there. Wait. Where's... Am I going crazy? I swear I just saw it. Okay, no, there are some of them underneath. I was like, what the hell's going on? Okay. Man, that freaked me out. Okay. So we have green and yellow. I can't use red because it's being eaten up by these. So the only ones I can use now are orange and blue. Orange can't go here, so it could go there. Now on the bottom, on the left-hand side, we got red, green, orange. We can't use any of those colors. We can't use red. Well, obviously we can't use red. Can't use yellow, so that has to be blue. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I'm trying to think in the bottom portion now. Like, still have a yellow to use. Yellow can't go here. Oops. Well, actually... Well, by deduction, yellow has to go here. Because of how all this works. Once again, if I go diagonal, we got green, yellow, orange. I can't use blue anymore because I placed it there, so this has to be red. And now on the bottom, we have red, yellow, orange. I can't use green anymore. And I used up my red, so I have to use blue. This has to be orange. This has to be blue. This has to be green. Now, does that match everything that's being asked for here? Like, there's three. We placed on everything. No two tiles of the same color can be in the same row, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. It looks good.
Let's see if I've got this right.
There we are.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Color you correct. That's the only pattern that will work. Wow, I think you guys are the best puzzle solvers I've ever met. We do get a lot of practice. Well, color me impressed. The young master. Hold on really quick. I'm gonna see if I can use that in the picture book somewhere. Boy whisper from the door. Now, one of them mentioned, like, the young master. Let's see. Turning to the man, she said, "And for you, it's time for the young master's lesson." Like, would this be considered the boy? Huh. That might be it. Where the hell do we use a chef? Oh, alright. Either way, we'll come back to this. I just figured we'll go ahead and just put that in there because it seems to fill out quite a bit there. Alright. Let's see if they actually finish the mural next time. My god, Emil is close to being finished. You'll be able to see it all its glory soon. Is it done? Yeah, I guess it is. Alright. Perfect timing, fellas. We just finished the mural. Oh, great! Say, that's a real work of art. Thanks. I'll be sure to pass on the praise to all the neighborhood gardeners who worked on it. Don't forget to give yourself a pat on the back while you're at it. You may not have painted it, but you still did a lot of work on that mural, Slate. Oh, thanks. It's not going anywhere, so come by to look at it whenever you like. The mural's finished. It's a beautiful work of art. Oh. Okay. I don't know if they actually did anything. We got a couple puzzles out of it, but it's done. So, alright, no need to go back and forth anymore on that. What can I do for you? We went to go see the man who runs the towering pagoda, but he was out. Do you know where he is? I think so, but I'm not telling you. He's a dangerous man. You don't want to tangle with him. Come now, surely there's no harm in letting us know where he might be. You're wrong there, but I guess I can tell you what I've heard. It's just a rumor, though. You sure you want to know this? I'm telling you, this fellow's bad news. Real bad. We can handle it. What have you heard? People say he disguises himself and then walks around town. We could be only feet from him right now and not even know it. Freaky, right? Look, I'm getting creeped out, so let's end this little chat, okay? Later. Alright. Let's go through the noodle shop again. Guess we can talk to Pepper. Welcome to Pepper's Noodle Palace. What will it be? Oh, sorry, but we're not here to eat. We just ate there, remember? We just want to know if you can tell us anything about the fellow that runs the towering pagoda. Oh, I can't really interest you in a bite to eat. Alright then. Now what were you saying? We would like to meet the man who runs the towering pagoda, but he seems to be out at the moment. Has he been at your restaurant? I don't think so. I mean, I don't even know what he looks like. But his lackeys come by here almost every day to slack off. They're horrible tippers, by the way. Now that I think about it, there's a good chance the man you're looking for never comes here. I mean, would you loaf on the job in a place where the boss would bust in at any time, any moment? Ooh, you make a good point. That's very astute of you. Flattery's nice, but if you really want to say thanks, order some food next time you come in, okay? We did! Did you forget? Oh. Anyway. Okay, let's head back down. And this time, let's head over to the right. We haven't been here yet. This is Azure Avenue. We had Scarlet, Azure, like, all the colors. A couple of hint coins here. One's on the very left and like, I guess it's like is that a painting of a shrub or is there a shrub? But over here. Then there's gonna be like the pamphlet stand right to the right of it. There we are. And finally to the very top right, or the very right, you see like the red lantern right here. Okay. Is that a banana on the floor? Oh, it is. Look at that! There's another banana peel lying on the ground. Someone around here has a taste for bananas and an aversion to cleaning. Not to worry, Professor. I'll clean it up. Not so fast, Luke. What is it, Professor? I've just thought of another banana puzzle. Okay, Slippery Trip 2. Make your way from the start to the goal, but beware banana peels. Whenever you step on one, you'll slide all without stopping until you hit the wall. Can you find a way through these slippery streets? Alright. Trying to see... How can we go about this? Why would I go... Yeah, why the hell can I go up? I think I got it. Now we just gotta make the long trek out. Yeah, that wasn't hard at all.
Here's my answer. Phew, that's a relief.
Sweet and delicious. Most people are used to eating the common and most popular Cavendish bananas raw right after peeling them. However, in the tropics, where most of the world's bananas are produced, there are many less sweet varieties that are often used in cooking. I'm probably ignorant to this. Is that what plantains are? Because I think I tried them like once and I wasn't a super big fan. I don't know. I'm not super adventurous when it comes to food, unfortunately. I want to be, but Whoever left this peel here could stand to learn a few manners. I'm glad we found it before someone took a spill on it. Now, there is also a hidden puzzle by checking on this tree a bunch of times. Ew, a hidden puzzle! Matchstick math. The math equation below is written in matchsticks. Red is Roman numerals. It means 1 plus 11 equals 10. Yeah, I guess you can say that. I mean, I would be nitpicky about it and say there should be a line on the horizontally in the top and bottom of the 1, but it's fine. It's not needed, I guess. Same thing for the X's as well, but whatever. To make this a valid equation, what's the fewest number of matches that you need to move? Oh, to make it valid. Just say, move this. Just 1. I can't move it myself, but if we take the XI, you move the I there and move it to the right. Wouldn't that be... That'd make it, you know, like 1 plus 10 equals 11. Wait, I'm a little bit confused here. To make this a valid equation, what's the fewest number of matches that you need to move? Am I missing something? I mean, it's 1, isn't it? I'm not confident about this. It seems too simple, and that's what's making me worried. I mean, I can't move anything. I can't change the equation, like parameters, anything like that. I am going to... Let me keep thinking about this. Yeah, okay. This one is pretty clever. Unfortunately, I didn't really trust myself, so I had to... I looked this one up. I'm mad at myself because this one is very clever. The answer, in actuality, is... You don't need to move any of them. And you'll see why.
How about this? I knew it!
You're on fire! 0 matches is correct. If you look at the equation upside down, it becomes 10 equals 9 plus 1. The phrase fewest number of matches might have tricked you into thinking at least 1 match, but fewest can mean no matches at all. Which, yes, is frankly what got me. Man, that really pisses me off. Because it's clever. I like that, but man... And frankly, one of the reasons why I only really know my Roman numerals, there's two things that got me into them. Was The Simpsons. There was an episode that Bart, they were learning Roman numerals, and I think this was trying to help him. It was a whole lemon tree episode, and the only way he knew which door to not like find the one that didn't have the tiger in it was like he said the Rocky movies. He's like Rocky 2 plus Rocky 5 equals Rocky 7, which funny enough, I mean technically Creed is Rocky 7 now, isn't it? Because Balboa was 6. Anyway, so there's that, but also Final Fantasy. That's what got me into like knowing my Roman numerals. Another puzzle solved. Alright. Now we can actually go in here now. Avagadra? What's your name? Make way, coming through. I'm in a hurry here. I've got to get back. Goodness, that little man startled me. Who would have thought such short legs could move so quickly? Did you see how he raced out of the shop? I sure did. He was sprinting. And in wet pants and shoes, too. Wait, the whole thing with the wet pants and what's going on? And he was carrying 2 armfuls of books to boot. He must be a big customer here. Maybe the woman behind the counter knows something about him. So this is the bookshop. Once again, a few more things here. We got the hint coin on the top left of the flag. There's one on the TV right there in the middle on the counter. And one of the books on the right, I think it's like the middle one. Yeah, so right here. May I help you find something? Actually, I was hoping you could tell us about the man who dashed out of here your store just now. That'd be Dr. Avogadro. He's always in a hurry. His pants and shoes were soaked. It was very strange. I guess I've gotten used to it. He always looks that way. He sneaks away from work to browse through our new books. You know how absent-minded geniuses can be. I bet he doesn't notice puddles in the road. Or maybe he likes to go fishing on his breaks. Who knows? He always bursts in, buys a few books, and then dashes out without so much of a word. Okay. Well, there's a good doctor right now. You were in such a hurry, now you're just standing there. What is it? What do you want? Can't you see I'm in a hurry here? Oh, I think you've upset him. You can't just go running up to people you don't know and expect them to chat with you. I can't help it, Flora. How else are we supposed to find leads for our investigation? Well, some people really don't like talking to strangers. Hey, if you two are just going to stand there squabbling, will you at least get out of the way? I've got places to be and I don't appreciate you stopping me. Oh, but you don't really want to run around like that, do you? Like what? With your pants and shoes all wet and squishy, it seems awfully uncomfortable. There will be time for drying later. I have to go now. Enjoy your little row. Darn, there he goes. He might have stayed if you hadn't upset him from the get-go. You can hardly blame that on me. But now we can actually go up an area. I'm not even sure if we can actually go anywhere else. Oh no, there's a few places we can go into, but like according to the map up there, not so much like places to like travel to. Either way, this is the edge of Chinatown. We got 3 other hint coins. One's gonna be in the trash can in the bottom left. One's gonna be, I guess, that cat advertisement right there in the middle, like on his paw. And one's gonna be on the cloud in the very top there as well. Awesome. Actually, this is the guy who keeps running away from us. Hello there. Oh, good day, miss. The name's Hazel. It's lovely to meet you. Hiya, Hazel. Oh no, it's you. Good to see you again. You were using that cute girl as a decoy to lure me out of hiding. I knew it. I knew something was funny when she started chatting me out of the blue. Why, oh why did I stop to talk to her? Now you've got me right where you want me. I gotta get out of here. Whatever did I do to get on that fellow's bad side? Beats me, Professor. Is that fellow a friend of yours, Luke? That'd be nice, but I can't even get him to stop cowering in fear for 5 seconds. Alright, you have a puzzle. Wait, Paige, didn't we see them before? Now I even can't remember. Hello there, my name's Paige. What's yours, miss? I'm Flora. How do you do, Paige? Not so well, I'm afraid. I've had this puzzle in my mind for days, and it has me positively stumped. I know we just met, and this is terribly forward of me, but would you mind taking a look at it? Create the chick. Alright, to complete the chick, fit the 5 blocks that form Professor Layton's hat into the outline below without overlapping the pieces and leaving any spaces empty. Yay. Okay, what is the best way to go about this? Maybe the bottom left of the 3 pieces there, but I can't really... Can I do anything? No, not that either. Even if we flip it, that's not going to do anything, so that's not going to be utilized. I think it's one of 2 things. Either we use this and do it like this, or the green would have been used somewhere. The problem is, what am I going to do about the right-hand side there? Maybe that isn't it. Or can something fit in there? Fine. Well, if I turn it around, actually... Does that work? That does, actually. Okay. This should work if I flip it like this. Okay. You. I always have a fun time with this one. Oh. Okay. Not hard at all.
Here goes nothing. Did you see that?
Her laugh, though. This baby bird is still too young to fly. Gosh, you must have some sort of super brain to solve a puzzle like that so easily. Well, I try. After all, smarts are something no true lady can be without. We also got the master sticker. And a delivery request. Oh, I hope to God we didn't miss the 7th one there, but... Oh dear, I've got homework due tomorrow. I put it in my bag, but when I left the bag somewhere... Flap your wings, birdie. Can you see my bag from up there? 7 seconds. So, if we do this... It's gonna bounce up there, and I kind of want to see the trajectory of that afterwards. Maybe? I feel that might be a little too much. Let's see. That's exactly what I was worried about. Okay. So if that's not gonna be good. It came down right here. Can I just have it bounce like crazy? Like this? Oh, oh man, that was very close. I did not like that one bit. Oh, thank you, Parrot. I was completely at a loss there. I can hand in this homework now. Thanks again, Parrot. I'll be more careful with my things next time. Careful! Alrighty, good job. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we're getting any closer to a chapter end or not. Seems like we still got a bit to go, I think, anyway. So, what time am I at? I'm just about an hour. It's because I'm gonna be busy very soon. I still gotta have dinner. So, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and call it an episode here. And next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue looking around Chinatown to find out more about evil Layton. And just hopefully kind of take things from there. Hope for the best. And yeah, I guess that is that. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of these entries. Okay. But yeah. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all next time for Let's Play Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Love you all so much, and don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.